Hello everyone, Happy New Year! My name is Mary and welcome to my channel. This is my lifestyle channel and I hope to share with you a bit of me. I purpose in my heart in 2020 to begin a channel where I talk about a bit of me, my experiences. However, I couldn't do it. So for this year 2021, I hope to reach out to you with a bit of me. But this bit of me comprises of my life, education, family, spirituality, and everything. This is not an ordinary lifestyle channel where I take you to my house, show you that I'm cooking bangkun or I'm eating jollof. But I want to teach you how to fish, as the Japanese proverb says. Because I want to show you by experience the things I've acquired, the things I've learned, and the things that have helped me to mature and to grow. I hope to provide weekly content covering spirituality, family life, marriage, postgraduate education abroad, and most importantly, giving you wisdom nuggets on how to live your life. Your recommendations and suggestions are also welcome. And do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe as well for weekly content. I just want to introduce myself to you today, as this is my introductory video. So I'm Dr. Mrs. Mary Edward-Agronah. I just finished my PhD at the end of 2020 at the University of Brighton, UK. I had my master's education at the University of Bergen, Norway, and my undergraduate education at the University of Ghana, where I gladly bagged a first-class degree. Across my diverse spheres of life, I've been able to encounter different people who have changed my perspective about life and who have challenged me to do things that I would have not have done on the normal basis. One of the things I hope to share with you on this channel is to invite friends and people who have gotten to somewhere that I believe they can share their lives with you, their success stories. For most of us, we desire and dream to do big things, to travel outside for our education, to marry, to continue our education, to increase in our spiritual growth. But the truth is, we always mention these things. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve. But we bag our dreams in books. We write them down as visions. But how do we implement them? We look forward to some supernatural force coming down to implement them for us. One thing I've learned from Bible is the fact that when you have desire, you need to put it at work. If God calls you for a specific task, it is not fulfilled while lying on your bed. If you desire to be successful in life, you don't sleep 24 hours a day. You don't dream all day long, all night long. You have to wake up and work your dreams. If you desire a good marriage, it must be worked on. It's not about watching television, telenovelas, and desiring the marriage of a superstar. You are your own superstar. You can create what you want. You can create a godly marriage. These are some of the things I hope to share with you. Within my PhD education, I had 2 daughters, and it was interesting how I had the grace to combine academic life with motherhood. I was a wife as well, and I'm still a wife anyway. And so one of the things I want to share with you throughout these videos I'll be sharing weekly is the need not to be hindered in life because your situation has changed. Whether you have 10 children, 4 children, 5 children, you can still go back to school if you get the right information. Or you can learn a trade, you can learn a craft, you can go into apprenticeship. Nothing should stop you in life because you have a child or you are married. One of the things I also want to share with you on my channel It's how to prepare your application, especially if you are applying for postgraduate education outside. The truth is, it is not as complicated as people think. One thing I would want people to know is know your qualification, and do not even start applying when you do not qualify. You will need divine grace to push you forward when you don't qualify and you're applying for a funded position. One of the things I also hope to share with you on this channel is to how to grow in your walk with God. For most of us, we claim to be spiritual, but that is very shallow. Our spirituality ends when we enter the world. One of the things I've learned to do in the past few years is to let people know who I am. You don't hide your identity when you move with the crowd. So it's one of the things we'll be talking about on this channel. And I also want to talk to young men, young women about relationship and marriage. I think in our contexts, especially if you are coming from Africa, at a certain age, if you are not married or you are not in a relationship, there is some form of pressure on you. Friends start asking questions, families start asking questions, and you feel like I'm growing too old and that something should happen. Are you too old for a relationship? Are you too young to be married? Do you need to get thousands of dollars, pounds, cedis in your account before you can marry? These are some of the practical experiences I would like to share with you. And my husband, who has been my pillar for the past 4 years, will be coming on this channel most of the time to share his experience with you as well. So my husband is also a PhD student currently, and I just finished PhD, so we are in a full-blown academic house. Our daughters are Scholastica 1 and Scholastica 2. They've really lived the first few years of their lives watching us, or the first few months at least, watching us school. These are some of the things I would like to do on my channel. Once again, I'm happy to see you here, and I hope you subscribe, you click on that like button, share with friends and family, and do not forget to put in your questions, comments, and suggestions. See you next week for another content. Bye. Love you. But remember, God loves you more. Have a good week. It is Mary's channel.